Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will tell you about the types of users and logins in Linux and Unix systems. Let me write like this, people. Types of users and logins in Linux and Unix systems. That's the topic that I'm going to cover in this video. Okay, let's start with the root account. In case you remember, people, during the installation of CentOS Stream 10 operating system, I have set up a password for the root account in the CentOS Stream 10 system. Now, what is the purpose of this root account? The root account in case of Linux and Unix systems, it is the system administrator account. Let me write like that, people, here. The root user account is an all-powerful system administrator account in the Linux and Unix systems. And who should be using the root user account? Trained system administrators only should be using the root user account, people, because the root user account is used for system administration activities and also needs to be used only by trained system administrators. Okay, I can write like that also. And needs to be used, I'll repeat this, people. The root user account is used for system administration activities and needs to be used by trained system administrators only. Okay, in case of a Linux system or a Unix system in a real-time project, that Linux system or Unix system may host a application or a database. Now, in case of a scenario like this, the applications users and the database users in the Linux or Unix system, can all those users log in with the root account? The answer is no, people, because a application user or database user should not be using the root user account to log into a Linux system or a Unix system. Why? It is because the root user account is an all-powerful system administrator account, needs to be used for system administration activities, and only trained system administrators should be using the root account. Now, what about the users who need to just access and work with an application in the Linux or Unix system, or users who need to access a database and work with that database in the Linux or Unix system? For those kind of users, regular user accounts can be created and provided. That is what I am going to write next, people. The regular, that is non-root user accounts can be, or I can say, the regular or non-root user accounts with less or limited privileges can be created and provided to the users of the Linux or Unix system who need to access the system for tasks like working with an application or access a database, etc. Like this, people. Okay, so that's the purpose of the regular user accounts or the non-root user accounts. that will provide limited privileges to the application users or database users, so that they will get the required privileges only for accessing the application or accessing the database and so on. Alright people, now with respect to the recommended practice regarding the login to Linux and Unix systems, okay, the recommended practice regarding the login to Linux and Unix systems, it goes like this people. I'll write the details now about this next. Okay, what is the recommended practice regarding the login to Linux and Unix systems? Login to the Linux or Unix system with a regular user account. Okay, that's the very first thing that has to be done. We should not log in, I'll repeat this people. We should not log in to the Linux or Unix system with the root account directly. Instead, we should always first log in to the Linux or Unix system with a regular user account. Then, when this user needs to perform system administration activities, what can be done is this people, okay, when this user needs to perform system administration activities, this user can switch user into the root account using the su command, or use the sudo privileges that will provide regular users, or I'll say like this people, or use the sudo privileges that will provide escalated execution privileges to a regular user who does not normally, I'll say, normally get these escalated execution privileges. Okay, with respect to the su command people, I will tell you about the su command in the next topics in this Linux and Unix command line fundamentals course. And with respect to the sudo privileges, I will tell you about the sudo privileges in a separate playlist that I will create for covering the Linux system administration course. Alright people, with that I will now conclude the presentations in this video. Please subscribe to this channel and also share this channel if you find that this channel is useful to you in learning Linux related topics. Thank you.